Mike Uhrlaub here, CEO of Flex Physical Therapy. I'm going to talk to you today about the top 5 exercises for knee arthritis. Now, you don't need a lot of equipment to do these. These are things that you can do at home, and we'll get started right away. So, the first thing to work on with knee arthritis exercises is to sit down and work on the flexibility of the calf muscle. All you need is a belt or a towel that you can wrap around the end of your foot, straighten your leg out, and then gently pull back. This is called the towel calf stretch, and this will help loosen up the back of the leg. Hold this stretch for 5 seconds, relax, repeat 10 times, and do that once a day. The next exercise is the towel assisted heel slide. And you sit in the same position. You can just sit down in your bed or you can sit down on the floor. And you want to work on the bend of your knee. Often with knee arthritis, we start losing the bend or flexion of the knee, and that creates further problems for most of my patients. So after you do this stretch, the towel calf stretch, work on sliding and bending the knee. Hold that for 5 seconds. Push it out straight. Do that again. Hold 5 seconds. And do that 15 times once a day. Now the goal should be eventually to be able to slide further and further, and at some point you may even be able to get to the point where you can do that on your own, grab the leg and stretch the knee towards you. Again, each of these is 5 seconds, 15 times once a day. Now with a lot of my patients, we do have trouble getting that knee straight, and this is a very common problem with knee arthritis. And if you take a small couple of towels and you roll them up nice and tight to create a little prop, you're going to set this directly under the heel and you're going to relax to let your knee go straight. Now you want to be able to maintain this position for up to 5 minutes once a day, but the first time you do it you may not be able to go that long. So start out with as long as you can. If it's 2 or 3 minutes, that's okay. You're going to feel a lot of stretching or pulling in the back of the leg, but this is going to help you be able to straighten that knee out. This is probably the one exercise that is most difficult for most of my patients. Gradually build your time up to 5 minutes. You could also do this sitting on your couch, propping your heel up on your ottoman or coffee table, and again, 5 minutes once a day. The next exercise is what we call the hamstring stretch. And on this exercise, we need to loosen up the tight hamstring muscles on the back of the leg. So you sit down in a chair and put your leg right out in front. Point the toes to the ceiling, sit up nice and tall, keep your back straight. Gently lean forward until you feel a good stretch in the back of the leg. Once you feel a good stretch, hold that for a count of 10. So you hold for 10 seconds. And then you release, and you do that again. Do 3 of those once a day. The next exercise, and we talked about, this is the 5th one, this is the top 5 exercises for knee arthritis, is to do a chair squat. Now a chair squat will help you develop your quad muscle strength, and if it's done correctly, it should not hurt your knee. Now for a lot of my patients, they have trouble squatting all the way down to a chair because that's too deep. So what I've done is used a pillow to build that chair up, and this is something you could do at home too. Put your feet shoulder width apart, and then try to avoid using your hands, but if you need to, you can use your hands for balance. And then just gently sit down, and then once you feel yourself come in contact with the chair, come right back up. Maintain the tension on the quad muscles. So you're just going to go down and come back up, and you're going to start with 10 repetitions, and you do this once a day, and then you want to build up to where you can do 30 repetitions. If for some reason that hurts, take another pillow, build up the chair, and go on a shorter distance so you don't have to go as deep. As you get stronger, you'll be able to go further. So we talked about top 5 exercises for knee arthritis, but I'm going to throw one more bonus exercise in for you. And this would be what we call knee lockouts. Now all you're going to do is take a small ball. You can pick one of these up at the grocery store or Toys R Us. They're very inexpensive. And you're going to put it behind your knee and the wall. And this will help develop your muscle strength of your quad. That's your power muscle. It helps you climb stairs and be able to get up out of a chair. And all you're going to do, the ball behind the knee, is you're going to try and push against it. So you're trying to straighten that knee out, tightening that quad muscle. You hold for 5 seconds, and then you relax. And then you push, you hold 5 seconds, relax, and you start with 10 repetitions, and you gradually build up to 30. If it hurts the back of the knee, take a little bit of air out of the ball, which will make it a little bit softer. And there you have it. Those are the top exercises for knee arthritis.